everyone, welcome back to Advice by Ash. The reason for keeping my videos not longer than 10 minutes is because I have a short attention span and I can only understand how that relates to everyone else. And my idea of my videos is to be quick and concise. I know I do tend to go off on tangents and ramble a bit, but I do would like to keep but that just makes me who I am. But I like to keep my videos short and concise and to the point, and you know, as much as relatable as possible. So my last video was about being sexy. This video, I would like to speak about being strong. Being strong is not everyone's cup of tea. Also, if whatever strong means to you, being strong and having strength, please comment below. I would love to hear what your interpretation of being strong is. We can always have a discussion about it. You know, if you guys are welcome for me to do live videos, please also comment that below, and I would love to do that. If you have a specific time that you are available, I would love to do that with you guys. For me, strong is being able to overcome every challenge that I have faced in my life without letting it determine the type of person that I become. And I say that now because I understand what it is to be strong. If I try to give you a definition of the word strong 10 years ago or 20 years ago, it'd be completely different. But now that I understand the person that I am, I understand my personality and my character and what has made me the person that I am, I would define strength particularly as not letting anything that I have to deal with become who I am, determine my personality, affect my personality. And if you agree with that, you're more than welcome to comment below. If you also like my video, please give it a thumbs up. My rambling. My strength particularly comes from having to have dealt with a lot of things in my life. Each instance that I have gone through has made me one step stronger, has taken me one step closer to me defining the person that I am, the person I am presenting to you. It may have been childhood problems. It may have been situations that I have dealt with as a teenager, as a young adult. I've always been faced with situations that have impacted me in terms of psychological impact, mental impact, emotional impact. And when I've gone through that situation, I've overcome it, I've always felt this sense of, if I'm faced with that problem again, it's not going to faze me. I feel that I can take on so much more on my shoulders because of everything that I have dealt with. And through the strength of and the support of family and friends, always being there motivating me and, being my support system, it has always made it a lot easier. So in saying that, it is always good to have people around you that are there for you in the good times and the tough times, because that shows true loyalty and faithfulness in terms of being friendships. And that adds to you being strong. If you have a strong knit, close group of friends and family, you are able to go through anything. May it be an exam that you are struggling with, an exam in the sense of you are dealing with a situation that's really difficult. For example, if you have some sort of addiction that you're trying to go through, having a strong knit family is going to help you get through that. If you're having a difficult time, study-wise, having a strong knit family and friends will help you get through that. If you're having a difficult time trying to define who you are, if you have an existential crisis, trying to define, who you are, having a strong knit family and friends is going to help you get through that. And it adds to you, it adds to your personality, it adds to your character, and it makes you a stronger person. So that is one aspect of you, being a strong individual, is having a strong bunch of people behind you. And I'm not saying that you'd have to go through things in life to be a strong person. It may just be something that you cannot deal with at work. If there's one person that's constantly bringing you down, being a strong individual in that regard is being able to go to that person and confront them with how you feel. I personally do have an issue when it comes to being confrontational and expressing my feelings in terms of, friendships, and it is something that I'm working on. It's something that I have been working on for years. And it is something that I've dealt with as a kid because whatever I've had to deal with as a child, I chose subconsciously, if that is a way, or unconsciously, to avoid it. And if I could be a lot more confrontational, not in the sense where it comes from a point of being argumentative, but just being able to voice my opinions, I probably would have avoided a lot more situations in my life. And people who would understand me a lot better. And it's being a strong person. It's being a strong individual. Stand up for your own self. Because at the end of the day, when you're in a room where you know no one's supportive, you're in a situation where there's people that are not on your side, as a strong individual, it radiates in a room in that way. And strength just comes from you wanting to be a strong individual for yourself. If you want to be in a position where you have to exert some level of, delegation, as in terms of a manager or in terms of a VP, whatever it is in a position, in terms of work, in terms of your life, if you have kids, if you have a partner, and you want to be still an individual in that situation, then strength and being strong plays a massive role in them, especially when you're faced with a really tough deadline. Because I see it in my sister, and she's my roommate, where she's always faced with being in a deadline, and as well as my friends, when they're in a really tough situation, you have to be able to compose yourself and be strong. And and I see that within her, because she's having to deal with a lot of people, and it's really hard. But if you're strong and if you're able to get through it, that is one challenge and one hurdle that you can tick off in your life. That you can, if you're faced with that situation again, it's done. It's not going to bother you. And in saying that, that is for me what I define as being strong. I would love to hear what you guys think of being strong is. Please comment below. Please like, subscribe, share. My goal is to reach as many people as I can. So in saying that, I am you, you are me, and I am every person, and I will always believe in that philosophy. It's what I stand for, it's what I believe in, and that will always be the type of person that I am. So you can always count on me as being true, relatable, and always trying to do the best that I can and being a good example setter for as many people as that I can reach. I look forward to you guys tuning into my videos and my next videos. Take care.